It's so rare that you see human beings who they're able to make a living doing what they love. It doesn't happen all the time. But I think through the Chicago Semester Program, we instruct and teach and give experiences that help enable a human being to find their voice and find ways that they can connect their God-given gifts to live out their faith and live out their work in whatever profession it is, that they can find that spark of creation, experience, and learn from it and apply it to being a student teacher or being a nurse or being in finance or marketing or development of some kind,
Chicago Semester did a really wonderful job in just helping us acclimate into Chicago and understanding the layout of it and the neighborhoods, helping us explore the culture of Chicago and the rich Black history that Chicago has, which definitely helped in making me feel more comfortable in the city and helped me identify the communities that I wanted to be a part of so that I felt comfortable. Finally being able to work with populations that I had always had a passion for really helped as well. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to find career-wise the spaces that would be good for me. Chicago Semester did a really good job in showing us what we had access to, providing us with those resources so that we could really start getting the experience that we needed to explore what we wanted to do career-wise.
I was a student early on in the program in fall of 1976. I started working for Chicago Semester in 1992 when they started the social work program here. When I was here as a student, even though I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, I still learned so much about the city. That continued when I worked here as a faculty member as well, and especially working with social work students. I was in a unique position to see so many different sites and agencies where social work students would do their internships. That was one of my favorite things about working here, was just seeing that array of different programs available, especially in social work. That's a field where it's really important to get hands-on experience. And Chicago Semester was just an incredible way for students to get that experience and in an urban environment.
I've worked with about 7 Chicago Semester students over the past decade. There really is a great value to experiential learning. I think I see a lot of students have a lot of growth in that shift from being a student where you're mostly creating work to just sort of be evaluated and walk away. Whereas the work we're doing here, it really is being created for a purpose for our visitors. We work as a team, we iterate the work, we change it, we revise it, and we continue until it's finished, which is a little bit different than what a lot of students may have experienced before coming.
Literally, my whole life has been spent in school, so the professional side of the world is completely unfamiliar. I've only worked on campus, and now in a job space. Getting this chance has helped me see more of how people interact in actual job settings, actual work settings, rather than just school clubs and all that is new, and it's something that I feel I'm very glad for to have experienced through this program.
I think probably more than ever, an internship is, a very valuable thing for a student to have. And then as a staff member, I met so many other staff people who were just fabulous. And that was really a highlight of working at Chicago Semester. We were often very much like a family, and it felt really like you were working with a team. Everybody had the same ambition to make it the best experience possible for our students.
There are some things I'm going to miss, the teaching part, at seeing students a couple times a week. But like I said, at the same time, we've built caring, meaningful relationships throughout our staff and throughout all the students too. And so hopefully those that live on.
Thank you to the staff who contributed so much over the program's 50 years.
Thank you to the students for being present with us and trusting us while you have this wonderful experience.
And thank you to all of you, our partners, who have joined us for so many years in helping make this program possible. We're grateful for you.